Um, I told him in the one-on-one. When did he start bringing up Kaylee? After
Um,
one-on-ones I had on the other night, whatever night it was.
yes. So it would have to been the night
Okay.
after your
I
HOH because
told
I
him,
fell asleep after your HOH.
I said, she is a strong, and I didn't say it in a way to scare him, or it shouldn't have come across that way. I'm like, she is a great player. I wanted to play with her. Like, she's the kind of player I want to play with. And I've told that to many people, but I didn't tell a lot of people this. I did just tell that to Jacob in a message. I want to play with her, that she's the kind of people I want to play with. And I said, and told him, and I told Noah S on my one-on-one, she could win this game. She is smart.
Matt said it in the living room the other day.
Oh, I know.
In the living room chat,
He's the one that
it.
told me that too. I talked to him first. Only talked to him first because he was a little confused on nominations and veto picks. So I wanted to clear it up for him. And he, so I put that out there with Noah S, and he just kind of looked at me like, I don't know. I think it planted because if he's talking about it now, so water that little seed.
She's bad. She's bad. She's bad.
She's good. She's good. And if she's that good not playing with me, then she's playing against me.
Yeah, she's
okay. Great. All right, we'll bring Donzel in. He's probably anxious.
Yes.
Dickie, Ducky, sorry. I can't see. Can you bring Donzel in here? I'm terrible. I drank too much caffeine this morning. I had 2 Celsius. And
oh my gosh.
My mind is spinning. This game's crazy. And I'm like, I don't know. So,
I talked to Matt today too.
Okay.
Hey, come on, Donzel.
He's funny because I think he's the one that always has a hard time. Like, how do I just leave? I just do.
Yeah.
I think it's great for you because you go to the DR so much. So it's such a good out for you.
Hey, yeah.
Or I think
did you get yours?
Me?
Did you? Because you said you wanted to have a session.
I did not. It's I always think I'm going to get all this stuff done, and I don't. It's like traffic doesn't cooperate.
Doing, Michelle? You doing?
Hey, how are you?
Doing good.
I forgot to go buy my work. I left my earbuds, the little ones. I brought this home from work, and then I left my little thing of earbuds. I mean, I have multiple ones, but I have them all synced with different devices because I hate.
Oh damn!
Disconnected.
Okay, so I'm about to go to the break. My ride is outside. Tell me what Noah. Let Michelle know what we discussed. Okay.
Okay.
See you later, Michelle.
Will you be on tonight?
I'm gonna be back on here.
Okay. Well, I'll probably be on with multiple people because a lot of people want to talk. But have fun.
Okay, I'm gonna be back.
Okay, have fun.
All right.
Bye.
Hey.
Okay.
Bree wants to save both of them.
She wants to save Keith also?
Yes.
Did not know that. I haven't really. So I did kind of create a little group with Lindy and Bree. But I know they're both for Adrian, so I've been kind of only personal stuff. I mean, we talked about TV streaming. They talk about food. I mean, it's like, you'd think we were in a girlfriend's group, like seriously, best friends group or something, which is fine. I think that's where she kind of fits in more, actually. Seemingly. Yeah. But I don't know how connected she is with Kaylee.
Yeah, I don't. But I mean, if
she's willing to save both.
Yeah.
Did she
say obviously needs both of them. I mean, she said she'd take off Adrian.
I don't think she's that connected.
Yeah, I don't think.
See, I don't think she'd care if Jacob goes up. I don't know how much Kaylee would. I don't want to put Jacob up against Keith. I'm afraid it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Noah S would have to be on board. Let me see. Let me look at my numbers here. Well, here's the thing. Has anyone talked with Ken?
I talked with him today.
And?
Nothing game.
Okay.
He was just talking about it's been a lot. He's kind of sick, kind of getting over being sick.
Mm-hmm.
But, he just needed some time to decompress from the game. And I told him I understand.
Totally.
It's a lot. We're all going through it. And then I was like, I feel for Michelle because, like, she's HoH. She just can't vanish.
I know. Well, we're off today, so I can kind of.
Yeah.
But, I had to take care of life stuff. So if Adrian came off, Bree would save Keith probably if that benefited. Because she's probably not working with Jacob.
Yeah.
If she's...
Yeah.
Well, you can't keep a player like him and Kaylee in the game. Not together.
Not together at all.
Does Noah S. think they're tight like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me just type it in.
See, I'm afraid Matt would vote out Keith. But hold on, let me see what he said.
No, Matt told me he's 70-30 right now.
Okay, let me tell you something. I will tell him that Jacob made him an option for the block. And so did
Recently?
Kaylee. Oh, the day on my one-on-ones.
Oh.
So here's the thing. Everyone named Keith, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And almost everyone named Adrian. Jacob and Kaylee did not name Adrian. Bree named Adrian, but Kaylee and then Lindy didn't. But heck, I don't think she wants to put anyone on the block.
Yeah.
She did name Kenny, but I don't. So I asked people, who would you, and I don't know if I asked every single person, who would you not want to see on the block? I tried to, but some people I kind of figured who it would be, I don't think I asked, let me see, well, I got Bree on that side. But she put Matt, and so she said, partially to, not connected. She doesn't feel connected. Whatever. And then she said Matt because he had created a chart or something of, do you know about that? Yeah, he created some chart. I wish I'd have wrote more notes because I was watching her. And then she got Bree over here, so it doesn't look like she wants Bree on the blog. And Bree said Lindy. That was the only person she didn't want on the blog. But she named Adrian. Who was the other person that didn't name Adrian? Oh, Lindy. But heck, Lindy gave me half the house who she didn't want on the block. You were one of them.
Half the house is great. But also, I also see Adrian Frere because I feel like, they probably grouped together after the Todd vote.
Yeah.
So. Which
I'm a little like with them if that was the case and Todd was saying me. So, but I trust Lindy somewhat. I don't even know if I trust or not trust Adrian 100%, but
she's nice. She's the only one outside of you guys that text me every day. She's always like, "Good morning, have a great day at school." And I'm like, "Oh, you're so cute."
I'm afraid people are going to tell me Adriana. So who told me Adriana? So Kaylee, interesting. Kaylee and Jacob both named Matt. Yeah. And then.
Did they try to phrase it as anything like?
Adrian said Matt. She said that he's so smart and he made this chart and all that. And let's see, what did Jacob say? No, let's see. Get people to vote that voted him out. He's going, good at. Dang it. Oh, he wanted people that, well, no, he didn't say anything about Matt. He told me one of the things about Christine was she left him on red, and I guess then the bubbles came up like she was typing, then she stopped, then it was bubbles, and then it went away. And I'm like, people leave me on red all the time.
Dude.
Like, do you have time to watch that kind of stuff?
I'm like, anything can happen. She could be on the phone with her husband. Like, she's not at home. Like,
she's at work. Like, these are the things he said. He said that he feels out of place. He's scared in the game. And that Ken called him out like he was some savior. Yeah. And he needs to be intentional about reaching out to me more. Well, if it's not natural, don't bother.
Yeah, like
And that he really wanted that group to take off. I started writing notes because I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, now you're changing your answer? And he said that he finally felt like he was going to be part of something, and it basically fizzled out. I'm like, okay. He lays it on.
He's painting this like underdog story.
Oh, absolutely, and that's explain that, and that makes sense why when Kenny added him to that group, and he had that voice memo, and he said no one should play this game alone. Well, he's not. And here's the thing: he can't target anyone because he's working with everyone, except for Keith and Matt. Apparently.
Wow.
I know. Yeah.
I mean,
those are the two strongest in the game. So, and I have a feeling with all my text messages now, he's going to come. I'm going to have to smooth that over just in case the veto's not used, and he stays, and he might be HoH, but it would look sideways to the Maestros if he put me on the block.
Bree just asked me, "Have I talked to Keith?"
Oh, I'm trying to help him navigate some conversations. And I said, don't accuse people of lying and things like that. He's like, well, I should talk about, trying to talk to Christine, but I don't know if she's one of the liars. And I'm like, what liars? Has she lied to you? Has someone told you something that, that she's lying about? And he said, no, that she said that she's targeting, that I'm targeting you. I said, no, she never told me that. I can tell you exactly who, but I didn't. Jacob's the one that said it. And my thing is,
she sent me a text from Keith to her that says, I know she admitted she voted for me, but she also stated she voted to respect the HoH target, which I finally filled her in. That was planned, and that I had agreed to go up as a pawn. I was never Jacob's target. I was under oath not to say anything, and I should have considered having Jacob reveal the plan. But the plan was to have me remove with POV to put up Kenny, and it failed just as miserably as the first plan. If I successfully get Michelle on my side, my proposed renom will be for Michelle to put up who she feels most betrayed by and assure her that I would absolutely campaign my votes to oust that player. Would you consider using POV should you win if I get Michelle to agree with my plan? I've meticulously thought out my campaign, and I'm also going to ask Michelle if she'd save me if she won also.
I can't do that. That was actually well said, wasn't it?
It was.
I told him, you got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Do more listening than talking. I told him, I said, take the information you have and don't just go out there and say everyone's lying. Those are just words. You've got to tell people, go to the people that you have a lot of information, just like what he just shared.
Yeah.
He's got that and right
you
there.
Can go disrupt things.
Exactly.
And I'm like, he's the only one who's talked to me. Adrian has not said a word,
he's not going to
plead his case, and I'm like,
well, take that angle, but not yet with Bree, because if she's on the fence on both of them, just say, he hasn't even tried.
Yeah,
I don't.
He hasn't tried at all. Yeah,
and maybe he won't. I don't want to tell her too soon because then she might tell him to.
Mm-hmm.
I told Keith, I'll copy and paste what he sent to me. Afterwards. And you want me to tell you, I think I told you in a text, and this sounds like such a dramatic comparison, but I watch a lot of shows, like a lot of documentary type shows. Mm-hmm. And I actually, not that I'm saying he's a criminal, but I've been involved in prison ministry, and I just seen such wonderful, people reform. But I'm not saying that's him. But when I heard him saying all these things, it just made me feel like someone who's being accused of something they didn't do. And he's just screaming to be heard. And I'm like, I can't let him leave this game not being heard. I just can't. And that's how I feel. Now I know that's a dramatic comparison. But
no, but I mean, I told him, I was like, dude, you need to calm down.
I did too.
Because running around, talking to everybody quickly, you're only going to cause panic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Go ahead.
And I think that's why he started commenting less.
Yeah.
And maybe in the group, he's trying to be more bubbly and be like, oh, thanks, Ducky, or your food looks great, or
Yeah.
Like, he's trying. He's really putting in an effort.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen absolutely nothing from Adrian.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate, but, and I told him, I said, those public out, who did I say the public out? I didn't say it to him. I said, but you can't go out there putting that stuff out there like that. I said, that's what makes it, where the unpredictability comes from. And so hopefully, I've tried to, help him just take the information, take it to the person that it would help get them, like you can't take everything to everyone. And I told him, I said, information is valuable in this game. It's currency. Spend your information currency wisely. You don't have to say everything at the moment you're thinking it. And you don't have to tell everyone everything. So
yeah,
I
was telling him, I told him, I was like, hey dude, like if you're not doing anything, because you do have a lot of info and stuff. And so I'm like,
and you know why he does? Oh yeah. I told him
write
take
it
notes.
down, dude. Write it down.
In fact, he told me he was going to take screenshots, put them in Word and send it to me. So I knew someone who's really done all these horrible things and was that kind of person wouldn't go all out with like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a mind, just a mastermind of this game.
Yeah.
And so
reminds me of like when I was a kid, like my grandpa passed and I intentionally acted out because I wanted attention.
It was attention. Yeah.
And
negative attention's better than no attention.
Yeah. And so like, that's what he wants. He's like, please hear me, listen, please.
But I think he's been taken, manipulated, and he's trustworthy. He believes in this core group. I don't know who it is. And when he told me that he had this agreement to go on the block, I said, did you have an alliance with him? And he said, no. I said, why would you do that? I said, for one, your core group would not want you. Want you in danger. There are too many people in this game to do that. But if you
especially that first week, like it's like random.
Jacob is working with so many people. He has very few options. That's what happened. What was that season? I think it was Cerie's season, and then probably Tyler's, if I think back to it, where he aligned to everyone, working with everyone. So his HoH was like he couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
much.
Like,
but like with Cerie and them, because they had all they were like this group, and then they had this group and this group. They had the whole house, and so they couldn't target people.
Yeah. Cerie never won anything. She was set up greatly until
of course. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she didn't. The Big Brother wasn't. Yeah, she's a survivor legend.
Yeah. Big Brother was not for her. She said it was harder. Which
Oh, yeah. Well, I can imagine being in that house. Yeah. I'm going to tell you what, if this is any bit of how it's like to be in the house, I could never. At least we can separate and go be in our real world. But man.
But you can't. That's what Cerie was talking about. She's like, like, if you don't like somebody, there's nowhere you can go. Like, they can follow you everywhere. And you just have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. I know, right? It's crazy. Try not to leave these messages. I don't want to. Let's see what I got here. Okay, I think, what did he say? I think I'm going to rest a bit. I'll message you later if that's okay. I've reached out to Christine and we will also chat after I've rested. I'm so exhausted. I bet he is.
Only post a picture of him and his dog.
He did. I know. He always makes me sad when we were doing the votes and stuff and he was like loving on his dog.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, stop it. Like, if you can tug at my heartstrings, it's with an animal or kids or seniors. I work in senior living, so I work in a corporate office, but it's long-term care senior living communities throughout the state. But so I have a soft spot there too. I'm just a softie, I really am. But one thing I don't like is deceiving and lying, and I have had to massage some truths a little bit. In my one-on-ones, that's what this game's about. But I'm not going to compromise who I am. So, And he said, I would hate for a complete either miscommunication, burn our bridge. I don't know. I just said I want the noms. What I'm trying to do is make sure Kaylee doesn't use that veto.
Veto.
Here's the thing. he had this grand plan to put Kenny up. And if his number one, I mean, he ought to be questioning his number one. I feel like if she wouldn't use the veto and do your plan.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so here's the thing. I thought she was connected with Todd. And so I was a little surprised that she
Haley?
had not, And I mean, that's what I'd heard from Jacob, I think. And he didn't really trust her at first. But I wouldn't say that she did anything to make him not trust her. You know, she was out that first day because she had a migraine. So I think it was more he probably hadn't connected with her. But I could tell when he started connecting with someone because he was messaging me constantly. And then like we'd be on the Zoom with everyone and he'd be messaging me all the time. And then it stopped. And that's when I knew. And it was right after, like, I didn't turn down that group. But I was just like, and actually, I never turned it down. I was thinking, okay, well, maybe we'll move on with it. But it didn't, for me anyway. And he, I don't know what he did, but I think he's got everyone that was originally supposed to be in that group thinking that he's working with them. I just wish I knew it. And I wish Noah C's kind of the only question mark. And I don't think it's because he's like Jacob at
Noah
all.
C.
Noah S, you know what I mean. Listen to what I mean, not what I say. That's what I tell my kids. Or used to. Yeah. I just don't know about him. I think it's not that I don't trust him. That's not it at all. I think I'm just not sure how connected he is with Jacob. I don't think he's playing dirty like Jacob is.
Yeah, or what he's been funneling to Noah.
Oh, what do you mean?
To make him believe something.
Oh, for sure. So you don't think they're as tight?
Like, even if he's not super close, like, Jacob could still be like, hey, like...
Well, he's going to have to confide in some people, you know?
Yeah.
Someone, you would think.
I just know that he doesn't like Donzel.
Noah S?
No, Jacob.
Well, I try. So, you know, when Jacob got added to... that makes sense. When Jacob got added to the Maestros, so sad because he's targeting Kenny. But after he won HoH, you know, I guess there were people in his room, but then me and Christine were in there together. And I'm like, I don't know if we were talking about him getting added. And I'm like, you know, it'd be nice if we could figure out how to get Donzel in there. And he said no. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. So he didn't like Donzel because I don't know why he didn't like him before, but I know that after nominations, Donzel was basically like, you know, I'm voting for Keith to go because he said my name.
Oh, so that right there he didn't like him.
Yeah, and he didn't like that, and because he was like, basically like, I told you, Heather. And he's like, well, Heather, I wish they would have just focused and
been like, let's leave the person that's not showing up in the game. She's a vote. And
yes. And we would have had 3 players out of that HoH.
Yep.
Because Adriana didn't show up. I'm like, you guys are just pointless. And I was like, you know, she may have never shown up again and self-evicted. Not wishing that on her, not saying that.
But if that works, if that's what, you know, I mean, you don't know what's going on in her world. So
yeah. And so I was just like,
well, that's not okay with me.
And so I was like,
oh, I'm good, but that's good to know.
And so Donzel told me that. And I'm like,
wait, yeah, Donzel told you what? That Jacob doesn't like him?
Yeah, that Jacob was started acting different.
Right.
After he told him he was going to.
Now, are you guys all in a group, like the original group?
No, we're not in the original group.
Does he have a separate group without Donzel or anything? Do you know?
He has Noah told me that him, Jacob, and Kaylee have a group.
Okay.
And he knows he's on the bottom of that group. And I'm like, dude, you're kind of.
Oh, then he did not probably like hearing that I think Kaylee will win this game.
Probably didn't. I'm like, he knows he's on the bottom of that group. And I'm like, I told Noah, I'm like, Noah, you're in that 3, you're the one they're going to take. They're not taking each other.
To the end? Or
yeah, to the end. Like, if they're at the end,
yeah, he can, if they get,
that final HoH, they're not taking you, no. I mean, they're taking you, Noah. They're not taking each
yeah.
other because they think they can beat you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, hopefully,
Well, you shouldn't tell him that because then he can easily at least get to the end. He might be the one getting to decide. I don't want him to want to keep them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I just got to show him value.
Doesn't matter.
Else.
Well, what's that?
I just got to show him value somewhere else.
I know. How do we do that without him making him feel he's on the bottom somewhere else? Well, I mean, the thing is, does he feel like he's contributing, or they're valuing his opinion in that? Or does he worry about them too? I bet them two have a final two.
I don't know. I think I don't. I talk to Noah, but I feel like when we talk, he's a lot different from how we talk. How he makes it sound that they talk. Like he makes it seem like they're always dominating.
I'm sure they are.
And I'm like, okay, like I can see that. Like they're two very just strong-willed people.
Strong players.
And they're gonna if they're in a group, of course they're gonna be the ones mainly talking. But I told him, I'm like, that sets you up for good. Like you get a lot of information by just sitting there and observing.
Damn, I wish they were both on the block and he'd have to decide. It'd be really kind of hard for him to vote on one when someone else is on the block. Maybe. I mean, what is that one other person going to do? Because they might be filling.
I mean, however it happens, I mean, if one of them is on the block, I mean, at that point, he would find value in us because what's the other person going to do for you at that?
Well, I've already opened up the idea that I could. See, I'd already made a promise with Jacob, and I said, it's really unfortunate. I'd be really crushed to find out that I couldn't trust you and that I'd have to break a promise. So I'll let him spend the rest of the night think of that.
I think I don't know. I think they're all, because when Bree brought it up about the like using the veto, I'm like, well, who do you think Michelle would put up? She's like, I don't know. Like, I'm scared.
What is she scared for?
She's scared that if she plays it, you'll put up one of the people like she told you to keep safe.
Bree?
Yeah. And so that's why she doesn't want to do it.
She only told me Lindy.
And then I'm like, Lindy?
Yeah.
And she just kind of looked at me and didn't say anything.
Well, I'll talk to her. I should probably talk to all the veto players. Yeah. Who's the other one? Wait. Bree, Kaylee, Lindy.
Lindy, yeah.
Okay. They would probably all three use it on Adrian. Kaylee probably will. We'll see if she uses it on Adrian. I mean, does she care that Jacob could potentially? I'm not giving them information. All I told her is I have to take out someone that is either targeting me or that I don't trust. And I've just had a whole lot of messages with Jacob of why I don't trust him. I didn't say I don't trust him. I said I just need to fact check stuff. And I asked him. I said, this is what I asked him. I said, did Keith know he was one on the block? And he said, I hinted. And I told him, I said, I just would like if you to come clean with anything that I might find out.
Yeah. Like, and you can't be mad at us because your video literally said target.
Yep. And I know he switched his mind.
And you looked aggressive in the video.
Exactly.
You were like, this is like, you put emphasis on it.
And you know what? How do you do that? And then if he was going to take Keith down, if he won and put up Kenny, if he'd done that, I'd have voted out Heather.
Oh, I would have voted out Heather too.
I mean, no offense. I mean, I like the girl and I was trying to connect with her, but I would have just because, well, my story's been that the Maestros is all I have. And basically it is, other than the 4 that we have. Because, I mean, the 4 we have with Donzel. So the Maestros plus Donzel, basically, because the 3 of us are in that. Yeah. And so I'm not gonna. And I kept telling Jacob that I can't have the only group that I'm in, the only group, be fractured. I have to keep that intact. And so that was my story. And if he wants to be mad at me, I can explain to the rest of the house that's not in the Maestros. I mean, yeah. So
I'm like, we have like
I want to know
27
why.
hours.
Okay, so let me tell you this. So I'm trying to understand. So what is it? I know that you said that that Adriana said that Kenny talked down to her or whatever. But I mean, was it really his words or was it just the tone? I mean, he's got that kind of high pitched voice, and I could see where.
And he likes voice acting.
Oh yeah.
So you know, I just heard it from her. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like hearsay. But the way she was like passionate about it, it sounds like it may have happened. And, you know, hey, I think Kenny is the person where she could have confronted him and say, hey, I felt like you talked to me.
That's actually a really good point.
And Kenny would have been like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
Like, that's just him as a person at his core, I feel.
Who's the one that told you all this stuff?
Adriana's the one who told me about her.
No, okay, but I mean, as far as, well, now we have to target him because he's trashing the house guests, he's doing this, he's puppet, thinks he's a puppet.
It was in a group, it was a group on Zoom. Uh-huh. Okay. And it was Adriana, because it was the same time I found out about that. She was talking to Jacob before I came in. Mm-hmm. And I believe Bree might have been there.
Okay. Sorry, my decision.
And so I was like, okay. But I also think that Jacob is probably the one who talks to Adriana the most.
Oh, dang.
Because I don't know her times and stuff, and it kind of throws me off.
It's 8 hours ahead of us.
8, okay. I need to write that down.
Well, except for right now, I think it might be 5 while she's in London.
Oh, because Dougie said 10, and so I was thinking.
Well, if you think about it, when we're on, okay, wait a minute, 8 o'clock for me, it's 4 o'clock her time. That's 8 hours.
Yes.
Well, let's just Google. Huh? We can't do that in the big house, but we can do it here.
Yeah. Oh, nope. You're right. It is 8.
Say that again. I never hear it enough.
It is 8.
No, I said I'm what?
No, because Ducky was like, it's 10 hours from him. He's talking BBT time.
Oh, okay.
And so 10, we're 2 hours from Ducky. So 8. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I keep in mind. So, yeah. But, I wonder who she talks with.
I don't know.
I mean, I just talk a little bit with her, but I mean, enough I feel comfortable, mostly kind of personal, ask her about vacation, things like that, I'm not putting her up and people are who named her as an option? Oh my gosh, Noah S. mentioned Matt too. And then he's got Ken and Kaylee. Wait a minute.
The Kaylee thing. I'm telling you, he knows. He knows.
Damn. Okay. I've got to figure out. I'm going to talk to him tonight because after that message I sent him, I go, I have to talk to him now.
Yeah, you can't.
Because I'm like, well, yeah, and we haven't really talked much in the game, and I'd kind of like to change that. Maybe I can help make him feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. But anyway, so I'm just going to ask. Yeah, I don't know.
He gave you 3 names?
Well, heck, he gave me 5. 5. Adrian, Keith, Matt. I have those 3 circled. I don't know why I have Ken and Kaylee after that. Maybe because they're in the Maestro, and that's why because I have them all listed, and then I have the 3 at top circled, and I think it's because the other 2 are in the Maestros. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place. My notes are messy.
Yeah, I write like crazy.
Matt said he wanted to keep Kaylee, Christine, and Bree safe. But I have her circled because he was saying she is a strong player. I don't think he'd have a problem taking her out.
Oh, Kaylee?
Yeah, I think
he mentioned that today when we talked.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, she's playing the game.
She is.
And early on, I would have played with her. She is a good player. I mean, I would have. And I'm going to tell her that when I talk to her, too. I really wanted to play with you, but I didn't feel like you were interested, really. So what do you think the nom should be? And if she tells me, what did she tell me before? Matt, I'm not doing that. No.
You'll know. You'll know. Yeah. You'll know if she's in something and she wants safety based on if she's like, yes, like work with me. Like, I want to work with you too, Michelle.
Of course.
And it's like, you could have said that all along. Like, we've been here.
Because the thing is, whenever we were going through all this stuff with, like, I can't remember whenever the stuff card came out about Ken, okay, when he was going to be this, like, because he's like the big puppet master. I'm like, I don't care if he thinks he's the president of the United States. It doesn't make it true. Like, I don't care.
He's fine.
But, if she didn't care, she felt the same way. It's like she thinks that people's egos are getting in their way, Jacob.
Yeah. Very much so.
He did not want people in a group that he wasn't probably in. But my thinking is so if Jacob, she did, I think, so where'd Kaylee go? So I think he doesn't want her he wants to take one of her people out. I don't know. And of course, Adrian is like someone neither one of them mentioned. So I don't know if the three of them have something. Because Adrian's obsessed with her. And so to take out Adrian would take a piece from her. To take out Kenny would take a piece from her. And he thinks he's well connected with us other people. But now he's in the Maestros, and I think it'd make the rest of us look like, what? Going after. But I asked, Christine was on here last night, and I asked him, I said, what's with Kenny? I mean, is he still like, I don't remember what I said, basically top of the hit list? Oh, no, I'm fine. He backed off that. Maybe because his final two didn't use the veto on him. Like she didn't follow your plan, so she's playing a little bit stronger than you.
Yeah. His plan fell through, and he doesn't want it to get back to Kenny.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, but I'm here for a Kenny HoH because it will be out there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I am just wondering, how he'll feel if Ken does find out. Because Ken's not the person that's going to say something out loud.
Good. So then it makes me, exactly. And that's why I'm having a hard time believing he did these things that he's accused of. I only heard it from Jacob.
Yeah.
But, and then Keith brought it. Oh, that's where I was going. Do you know why Keith came about all this information in this big blow up? Do you know who told him? Kaylee and Bree.
Oh.
No. Kaylee and Bree.
And Bree was in that conversation.
But but I guarantee you Jacob put them up to it. Just like whenever Todd was calling me out, he was over there telling me, like he was trying to encourage me to say more. I like when the claws come out.
Huh.
Exactly. He wanted me to keep, he
wanted you to blow up again.
Yeah. So I don't remember who I was talking to. Donzel, maybe? He thinks he's Vanessa Russo. She didn't win.
She didn't. Oh. You know what? Vanessa was 16?
I don't remember the number.
Oh, no. This is important. We need to look it up, Michelle.
Why? What happened?
Oh, my gosh. Because this will click and make so much sense.
Okay. Because was there a conversation where he talked about her?
Yes.
I knew. Okay.
Oh, she's on 17. But his favorite
16 was Steve Moses, right?
Yes. His favorite season is BB 16. But he does talk about Vanessa.
Wait, 16 was Derek. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. 17. He talks about Vanessa a lot.
His favorite season is 16. But he has mentioned Vanessa Russo a lot, so it is crazy that
and he's doing just what she does.
Oh,
starting all the drama behind the scenes.
It makes so much sense now. Oh, my.
Okay. Noah S needs to hear that from you if he's talked about it in y'all's group at all.
Oh,
I hope none of this. I mean, not that I don't trust you. I have to be very careful with who I talk with because here's my thing: is Jacob thinks he's a big puppet master, and I'm trying to go behind him and cut his strings. He thinks he's pulling all these strings.
I feel like he was projecting with Kim because that's
he's
what
like,
he is doing.
Yeah. That's what I think. Okay. How did I let this little virtual game get me so sucked in? Congratulations, Ducky. You got me.
Yeah.
This is great.
So our plan for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Are we trying to cut off their connection?
I would like to. Well, here's the thing. I know it looks weird and it would be hard to do. If noms stay the same, I mean, I don't get a vote, so I have to be careful voicing it to too many people, but I think Adrian is too connected a little bit in there. And so I think him, and I think that Keith is workable. And you know what I mean?
It'd give us goodwill with Keith, yeah.
It would. And because I'm trying really hard to see that little core that he thinks he was working with. I told him that. I said, if I had a core group, I would never want them in danger. There's too many options right now. Unless you're working with, I don't think I told him this part, but unless you're working with the entire house, you have plenty of options.
Yeah.
So I felt so bad. That's where he's so trustworthy. And I just feel like he just got taken advantage of. That's what I think. So anyway, even if he leaves, I wanted to make sure that he got heard. And I'm trying to help him at least, not let him leave the impression to everyone like what a hothead he was or he's sober, because I think he is a good person. I think he genuinely is, and he's very trusting. Now, I mean, he may not always handle things not our cup of tea, but you know what? I don't think he's a bad person, and I just would hate for him to leave feeling like he might feel right now. Or unheard. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He just texts me and asks, like, do you have my back tomorrow? He said, I've already been working. I've already been working and having a lot of conversations with you, I believe, unless you're telling me something else. And I've never gone against you, so I'm asking whether I could count on you to
I wish you guys could get online and go into a room and talk. It's so much easier to talk like this.
It is so much.
Yeah.
Could you have my back? Should I not be able to remove myself from the blog? I'm like, are you still trying to sleep or can you get on? I think this would be easier if you could get on. He was like, I think I'm still going to take a nap.
Yeah, he's been
sick. I was
sick.
just wanting to know if you had any influence with Noah S., Donzel, Kaylee, or Lindy.
Noah S., Donzel. Why didn't he mention Jacob?
Maybe he thinks he already has Jacob.
No. Well, he may already think he has Jacob, or maybe he's realizing Jacob's the one not to trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Oh, so I would just maybe ask him. So, do you feel good about the others? Whoever he didn't mention. Maybe he'll say, I don't know if you can ask him that. Who did he say? Noah S.,
Donzel, Kaylee, and Lindy. He said he doesn't know where they stand on the vote.
Donzel, I don't know if he's talked to. Did I ask him that? He might. Oh, I told him. That was Ken, I think. I wonder how he can. I want someone not to use that veto, but if they use it, I'm afraid to put Jacob up if it's against Keith.
Oh, yeah. If it's against Keith, I think they may just vote for Keith to go home because
I think that
he's as insulated as it is. But
we'd have to.
Time do we and we don't get enough time. It'd be.
Wait, the veto's tomorrow.
The veto
Renom is tomorrow.
Veto and Renom tomorrow, yeah.
Is the voting Monday?
I think eviction is on Monday. Eviction and HOH.
See, I don't have time during the day on Monday.
Oh. Oh, this is getting intense.
I know. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying not to make it come from me. What I want to is for people to name names to me, but as a renom option. I'm curious who Kaylee would suggest. I'm curious who Jacob would suggest because they're working with the entire house somewhere.
So who are you
And
going to say?
if they come over with Matt or Adriana, neither one of them said Adriana's name. Someone did, though, I feel like.
Adriana?
I know, it was sad. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't put her up anyway because I'm afraid that it would end up with let's take her out. Of like, if it's Adrian and her, people would be like, the people that are connected with Adrian, then they'll be like, we'll take Adriana out. She's missed 2 HOH. It'd kind of be like a Heather thing. I'm not doing that. Not even taking that chance. Adrian's the only one that named her. Well, good. Maybe she won't vote for him. But he did say Matt and Adriana as a pawn to get Keith out. So he's kind of like that kind of player. He is. He told me he has a connection with Jacob. Adrian told me that because I asked him. I don't think he thinks what not to tell. You know. He didn't mention Kaylee though. Oh, I think Jacob has a connection with everyone.
Yeah, I think
of course he did. Why did he put Heather up?
Yeah. Heather out of everybody and tell Keith you're putting him up.
Exactly. I don't know. I would totally, if I could get people to vote out Jacob, I would do it.
For sure. I mean, it'd be a huge target out of the game. Would really just open it up.
For sure.
But then he also has like 24 hours to
make everyone feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
because he's not connected.
Because that's what he's going to do. I'm not connected to anybody.
But who can he tell that to? The few people he's not connected with, because he's connected with the entire house.
Yeah, he's going to try. He's going to try to tell each little group, "Hey, no, I'm not connected."
I'll know more when I talk to Keith. I think because I just wonder why Keith didn't ask when he said he had. What did he say? He said, "Do you have any influence with these?" Does he feel like he has influence with Jacob, or does he feel like is he realizing that Jacob may have been, the one that's been that he can't? I don't know. That's a question for him when I talk to him later.
Yeah, I wonder who he would suggest as a renom.
I'm going to ask him.
And that will be an interesting thing.
Okay, so if I couldn't do Jacob, I mean, like, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but what's the best option?
I mean, you're going to want the least amount of blood on your hands.
For sure.
And I hate to say this, but it might have to be Lindy.
Damn it.
Unless you want to throw Brie back on the block. She's already been there.
No, I won't do that.
Yeah.
Here's why. I think I voiced this to everyone. I did not want her to be the wild card person.
I didn't either. She's so...
I mean, and I do feel like there has been, after that, and I told her right away that I voted for her. And that why. And, I mean, it's unfortunate, the nature of that power thing, whatever, where she couldn't tell. And I didn't know that. And so all the time I'm going, gosh, why didn't she tell? And I told her when I got to have a one-on-one, it was so much easier to explain. But after I explained all that, I feel like she was very, skeptical of me maybe. But we got it right. So you can't really be mad at it. But I told everyone, even if I had known she was, I wouldn't have voted for her because I wouldn't want her on the blog.
Yeah.
And so that's very hard for me. to do. And I don't know how connected, if Jacob's having a conversation with her one-on-one, how connected is she to that and Kaylee? And so then that just, it could potentially not be the least amount of blood.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, and I'm not doing this. Adriana feels like the least amount of blood because she feels the least connected. Yeah. But I don't want her to be an easy out for everyone. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, just take her out. Because especially if it's Adrian.
Yeah.
And I mean, be honest with you. I mean, I don't have a vote. But I wonder, would we keep Keith over her?
It depends on the information you get from Keith.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just curious. So how do I find out? Like when he told, who did he message all that? Did he message all that to you? Wait, who sent you the message? Bree sent you the message.
Yeah, he sent it to Bree.
Okay. Did you ask her anything? Well, like, what do you think? ... I mean, Jacob was the HoH, so he has to be the one to point the finger at making that deal with him. And I just wonder, what does she think it's true? I wonder who he was approached by. I left him on red, and then he comes, oh, my word. At the end of the day, if you feel like you can't trust me, even though I've done nothing but tried to be transparent, then there's not much I can do. I would just hope that you would know I would love to have a Zoom chat because I don't have any sort of mistrust in you. I would like to do whatever you need me to do in order to prove that to you. I just don't want the noms to change. So work on your people because you're connected to them all. That's all I'm going to say. I just would rather the noms stay the same. Let's hope I can get that to work. I mean, obviously.
Huh? She says, I said, what do you think? She says, I like both people.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not giving me anything.
I told Jacob that I felt like Keith has been gaslit and manipulated. Who do you think by? I said, I don't know. Yeah, I do know.
Hold on. She said, Adrian, stay unless something else happens. I think that's what the house is on board with. Gosh, I wish I didn't have this open and I wasn't looking at it.
That's not what I was getting. I know. He goes, that's not what I said. I would really like the noms to say the same. I understand that, Michelle. That's not what I was getting. I know what you were getting at.
She said, I haven't talked to Michelle yet.
Yeah. Man, if Keith wins, what do we do? Who do we guarantee that they? I mean, and the thing is, nothing personal with Adrian, but he's too connected.
Well,
do I put Adriana up?
What Bree's saying is making me scared because it seems like she'll vote for Adrian to stay against anybody.
I know, and so he's connected to another person. But she put his name out there to be a potential for a nomination.
What in the world? So you're going to keep Adrian, but then you also gave Adrian's name.
Yeah. I'll have to, when I talk to her, I'll remind her of that.
Reminder.
Huh?
I said reminder is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, man, Keith for veto, really.
Keith for veto.
I mean, then who would I put up? Adriana?
Adriana would be the least amount of blood. And if that is the case, it could possibly make Jacob be like, who do I choose?
Because he's connected with her. And I'll just tell him, tell her that that's the name that I was given because I was given it by Adrian. I'll say, he wanted to be up against you.
He wanted to be up against you, and
I'll just ask, and I'll ask him, if I had to name a renom, who would you feel most comfortable being on the block next to? I think that's a safe way to go. I can ask that about Keith as well. Whose name did Keith give? I just don't want her to be an easy out, but at the same time, I mean, like, I really want to keep Keith here just because here's what I told Jacob.
So I told Keith I didn't have any influence. I don't think that I have any influence with those 4 people. Which, I mean, I have influence with Donzel, but I'm not letting him know that.
No, we can't out that.
And then he said, cool, thanks. If I pull this off, man, it will be history in the making for Big Brother and Virtual Big Brother.
See, he's really trying. Like, he is really, like, this is his life. I mean, like, he is, I told Jacob when he was trying to get me to vote out Heather, I said, if Keith stays, he doesn't have any allies. I will make him an ally.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do. Well, I mean, that's not really what I'm trying. Honestly, yes, I did say that. And I don't know that he's going to stay this week. But, man, after he messaged me after the nominations, I just hurt for him. Literally. And I thought he at least needs to be heard. And I just felt like he's been gaslit, frankly. Manipulated. Just taken taken advantage of. I don't know. I know Lindy and Bree are with Adrian. So Adrian's a little well connected than he may come across. Yes. Yeah. Be good to have Adriana up there and see what Jacob does.
Yeah.
I wonder who else she's connected with. I mean, when you come in here as strong player as those two and you only name Keith and Matt.
Yeah.
What?
Like
what?
No.
I think Matt would vote out Adrian.
I think Matt would.
Yeah.
Matt, well, because when we had our little talk today, because I was like, Matt, like, I haven't talked to you recently. And so then we got on, we talked about school a little bit. And then I was like, he was like, you can ask me any question. Like, I'm just going to be, upfront with you. And I'm like, okay. How do you feel about the situation? What's your plans for tomorrow? And he was like, I'm like 70-30 right now. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, who's 70, who's 30? And he said 70% Keith, 30% Adrian, because Adrian has not said anything to him, has not campaigned or anything. And he's like, Keith is at least, pitching me his idea of what things will look like and what he's trying to do. And so I think he's just like this. He's a very logical player to where it's like, hey, if you're not going to reach out to me and you're on the block, I'm not going to go out of my way to.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I felt with. I mean, even when I talked to when Jacob was on Zoom last night, he kept on about how Heather didn't, or about the vote and I don't care about the vote. Like, for one, it's in the past, and it was a very close vote. And I think if Heather just showed up and said, keep me, people would have kept her. I mean, you can't fault people for voting her out when she didn't show up.
Yeah.
She was a no-show. So like, I don't know why they're so hung up on that. It's like, people have a very valid reason, So it worked out how he wanted. But then he's saying that's not what he wanted. He's been all over the place every time we voted.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Yeah, because...
Man, I don't want to talk to anyone else. Do I have to?
I mean, technically, no. But,
but I should.
You should. I mean, I really don't.
I enjoy this conversation.
I really don't think you owe anybody anything until you speak to Keith, really.
Honestly.
Because...
Let me go back to my notes with him. Well, that's really all I wanted to say. I will ask him and Adrian both who they feel the most comfortable, if the other one comes off, who they feel the most comfortable being on the block next to.
Interesting.
Damn it. I'll be sick at my stomach to name Adriana. He already said Matt and Adriana, and I'm not doing Matt. He's showing up. And nothing against Adriana. But that's the thing. I don't want people to do like a Heather thing and keep her vote her out just because she hasn't been part of this.
And Matt is trying, and he's finally getting to the point where he's like understanding the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
I'm not doing it.
I'm excited to see him get to
I
play
mean,
some more.
Adriana didn't try to talk to me after I got HoH, so I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, I don't take it. You know, she's a different time zone. No. I don't. Ugh, makes me sick to think about. But who did? I think Lindy said. Lindy doesn't want anyone. She named Adriana to not go on the block. Bree, Adriana, you, Christine, and Adrian. I'm sure she said Christine for me. I mean, but honestly, I don't. I mean, I just kind of let her stop saying names because I was like, I don't think you want anyone on the block because I just kind of feel like that. Because when she said Adrian, I was like, well, this is over.
Yeah.
Who did
I
she
wonder.
say? Yeah, she put Kenny and Keith as
would look like.
Kenny and Keith. Maybe I know.
She put
I
Kenny
think
and Keith?
Well, she's got his name over here, and maybe she just doesn't talk to him that much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Adriana is well connected enough. I mean, I'd be curious how people vote when if it's Adriana and.
Yeah.
I can't take Keith down to put Adriana up. I'm not doing that.
Oh no.
I mean, if Keith came down, and I'm not changing the noms, and I'm going to let them know that.
Yeah, like if you want to come off, it's you.
You got to do it on your own, and you better work those players. So, I mean, it's highly likely that it's going to get used because I'm probably the only one that won't use it. I mean, unless Kaylee's worried that Jacob would go up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if Lindy or Bree use it, Kaylee may go up. I mean, she's not just safe just because she's the veto player. She's got to win it.
And I think that's what some of them think.
I know exactly.
Okay. Oh, we're safe because we're playing in the veto.
Yeah. So, I mean, these veto players are an option. I mean, I'm not going to do Lindy. I don't have a reason to. I don't think she's super well connected. I think pretty much Bree and Adrian are, and maybe Adriana might be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could way be wrong. And I think that if Bree is connected to Jacob, she's very expendable in that option. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of stressed about talking to Keith. Kind of. I don't know why.
I mean, I'd be stressed.
Yeah. What would you do if you were HoH? I mean, I'm not trying to put you in this place, but what would, I mean, like.
The sad thing is that I probably would have put up Keith just because of everything that happened.
Oh, of course.
And so I'd probably be having this exact same situation go on.
Yeah. You do Adrian as well?
I'd probably do Adrian, or I would have thrown up Adriana.
Okay. Oh, you gave me Keith and Adrian. Yeah. You were, I mean, everyone did, honestly. So, yeah.
So I'm like, we kind of did the same thing. So I was like, oh, I'm on board.
Yeah. So you would do Adriana if you had to have a third. I think she's the least dangerous. Like, naming Jacob and then not landing would be bad.
Yes.
Christine is trying hard, and it's like, she's kind of unhinged sometimes. I'm like, you got to calm down.
Keith next to Adriana, Keith goes home.
I know. And then it looks like I just used her to make sure it happened.
Yeah, and then Adrian next to Adriana. I don't mean
used her. I don't like to use people, but anyway.
Adrian next to Adriana goes home.
Mm-hmm. Are we sure, though?
Not sure, but I think they are going to try to scramble really hard to keep Adrian.
How did that pop open? That was weird. I don't know what it did.
But if Keith comes off, can't count you as a vote.
Huh?
I'm like, I was trying to count votes, and I was like, I can't count you as a vote.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I know, and so when I was talking with, Christine, she was like, oh yeah, like she's really was pushing, and I'm like, we can't do that right now, because here's what's going to happen. That won't land. He could be HoH, and we're on the block together. Because he's already saying like, oh, well, she left me out, all these things. So
Yeah,
that's the last thing we need to do. We have to be further down.
Sure, we have the
Exactly.
numbers.
Yeah. And I think that I never promised Kaylee anything. And I mean, like, I don't know. It could be either one of them. Unless, I mean, if she wins and takes one of them down, it could be Jack. It has to go. It has to. I think, would it be easier to get her out? No, neither one of them are going against Keith, next to Keith. Yeah. See, I didn't have a conversation with Adriana. I didn't have a conversation with Ken. I mean, we did message. I mean, he messaged me, or maybe, did he? Yeah, he did. So, but we never have been able to have like a one-on-one online. Go ahead.
This is a big if. Mm-hmm. If it were to happen, Kaylee takes off Adrian. We put up Jacob. Mm-hmm. I'm like, the only way is like, Keith, let us help you with your speech.
I thought his speech last time was pretty darn good.
His speech last time was really great.
I mean, ChatGPT is helpful.
It is. It is so great.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't want to dismiss his ability to be able to do that. Now, I've seen the volatile ones, but that was darn good. In fact, the message he sent Bree sounded great.
Yeah.
And that sounded less ChatGPT.
Yeah, that sounded less. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, he does it and compelling.
Do we tell Ken that he was the target?
This week?
If Jacob goes up, we tell Ken his plan?
Oh, yes. At that point, we'd have to. I'm going
to talk to Keith. I don't think, so here's the thing. When I talk to Keith, I'm going to try to help him with the information that he does have, just like he had that right there. Share that with Ken. To keep your vote. I don't know. I'll say it in a way that, I'll help him out. Just because, who did I tell him to talk to? I tried to tell him to talk. Oh, that's what I told him. I said, you need to talk to Christine. I said, he goes, well, I don't know. Is she one of the liars? Like, well, don't accuse people, But, I said, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I said, but I know that we were, accused of being a duo, and I've not denied it or admitted it, but people are playing with people in this game. How can you, I think he was fed that idea. Keith did not come on here and be up here in the Zoom going, yep, those are a duo. Somebody fed that, which is what I'm going to try to find out from him. Anyway, I told him, I said, maybe, kind of address that thing. And then he came, I said, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean about the lies. I don't know. I said, unless someone, I don't know that she lied to you, or did she tell someone and something, they told you something. Anyway, basically I don't know if she told you I'm targeting you. She's a duo. So we're I said, no, she didn't. And she didn't. I said, she never told me that. I said, and I tried to, I said, I don't remember who it was. Well, what it was I said. But anyway, he needs to worry about Jacob being his core group. My thing is Jacob kept saying, oh yeah, he's going for the people that voted against him. I said, well, I told him I was voting him out based on the video and the target. And I'm like, dude, I mean, do you think I'm stupid? You're sitting here saying that you put him in the position to have to be voted for.
You did. And you also said it was your target.
Right. And, but he's trying to scare me.
Yeah. Remember that what was the end of that message? He said that he would ensure you that he would campaign on behalf of you against your target. Just remind him you don't need him to campaign.
Yeah.
And it's probably better if he didn't.
For me?
Yeah, because he was like, in that message, he said, I'll campaign for whoever she puts up. And so, like...
Oh, you mean as a replacement?
Yeah. And I'm like, Keith,
hey, if you come off the block by chance, what he wants to do is if you take me down, if you win.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna... No, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask one of them, who would you feel the most comfortable being on the block next to if the other one comes down? And depends who they say is how I'll decide. I think, or it depends if it works for me. I think Adrian's going to say Adriana or Matt, which that's not happening. And then Keith will probably say Donzel or Lindy or Ken. He may not say Ken because he's cleared the air. And I don't remember why I have Kaylee's name here. I should have done a better job with notes. Sometimes I'd be so into the conversation, I'm like, crap, I gotta be writing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about those competitions.
I stopped keeping notes on that last one because it was hard to follow. I don't know why. I wish I did. Do you think they have competitions where they go back to those competitions? I mean, yeah. Is there
he may ask us the name of the comp.
Okay. I forgot the name of that last one.
What did they do?
It was hold on, did I forget? It was the HoH. What was the actual name of it? The one where we had to
Popular vote.
Let's see. First impressions. Oh, we had to decide, who was who did the majority of the house say.
Popular vote.
Popular vote. Okay. Never wrote it down. Oh, wait. Yeah, I never wrote it down, but I wrote down some of the stuff, or I was taking notes during. Sometimes I have to write notes just to pay attention, stuff,
Yeah. We made it through all the questions.
Yeah. Popular vote, right?
Yes.
I know. Your your strategy, I'm so mad. Well, no, I'm not really. I was like, when it first came out, tiebreaker, I'm like, okay, I'm guessing way high. Well, as soon as I was like, right into figuring it out, and that whole idea went out the window, and I'm like, what were you thinking? Well, but I don't know what Matt would have done on his HoH. I feel better with him. Being HoH and getting to have some conversations that you may not have otherwise is helpful. Just clearing, you know what I mean?
Clearing the air and everything, yeah.
And just getting connected with people. It's so different. Well, it's got to be so different than being in the house where it's easier to connect because you're there 24/7. Yeah. So.
All the time, yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go out to that lobby. Well, I'm just going to stay here anyway. What time is it? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. It's pouring here. It just started.
Oh my gosh.
Dang it.
It rained really bad here yesterday.
I was going to go to church tonight so I could sleep in tomorrow. And I didn't. It starts in 30. Well, it's 6:30. 6 o'clock. I used to go all the time on Saturday night so that I could sleep in on Sunday, but I felt like Sunday church, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Sunday morning. I like the early service. So.
Oh, I'm not. I'm like, let me wait until the 11 o'clock.
I used to do that more when my kids were young because, well, it's just a lot. I can
imagine. I remember being a hassle.
Well, what I like is you get out and you have so much day left, where it's like I'm up early usually anyway, or somewhat early-ish, and then I'm usually can be ready, and then I'm kind of waiting. And so I'm like, well, do it the other way. Go early. So, and I feel like it's kind of different because I go to a big church, and it's like a lot of the people that are there. I mean, I've kind of made more connections with that which I would if I was going to the other one regularly, but so then I'd like to see my people. Yeah. But so you got to spend some time with your girlfriend.
I did. It was really fun.
So you're not seeing her tonight then?
No.
Oh, okay. What does she do? You said she got called.
She's a nurse.
Oh, hats off. Yeah. I couldn't do all the stuff.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Does she work like a 12-hour shifts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's like 3 days?
But she's working 18 today because she's covering for somebody. She's covering 6 hours for somebody.
Oh, someone want to call in and be home on Valentine's?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you want me to go? She's like, I don't have to take it. And I was like, well, do you want to take it? Like, it is more money for you, and we're going on a trip in April, and I'm like, that will help out with the trip. And she's like, okay, like, I'll go. And I was like, we're literally going to church tomorrow and everything, so
yeah. Aw, is she sweet like you are?
She is. She's really sweet. She the only time I see her get mean or aggressive is she doesn't like it when like me and my brothers like pick on each other or like play fight and
get
stuff.
her fired up.
Yeah.
Oh. How old are your brothers?
So I have 3 older brothers.
Okay.
My oldest brother is 35. Then there's 33 and 30.
Mm-hmm. Y'all are pretty close in age then.
Yeah, I'm 27. My sister is 26.
Oh, is she the baby?
No. And then I have a little brother that's 24 and one that's 23.
Holy cow. So she's the only girl?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, she got her own
I bet she
room.
is tough. Yeah. Like the 6 of you, is it 7 of you? Did I count that right? 7 total?
Yeah. 7.
Oh, 6 no. Yeah. Wow.
6 boys.
She's a tough girl.
She is. The only thing she really hated is she didn't tell me until I got older, but she told me that growing up, she feels like she had a hard time dating because she had so many brothers. And I'm like, well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Some girls would love to have that. My daughter has 3 older brothers. I have 1 and her dad had 2 when we got married, and 2 boys, and then yeah. So she's got 3, and there's 6.5 years between her and she's like 6.5 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 30. Yeah. My oldest and youngest are 11 years apart.
Oh wow. Well, so the oldest is 8.5 years. So her and my son are 6.5 years difference. Yeah. So she's got 3 older. Yeah. But the other 2 live in Indiana. So, and then my son, he was 18 and, we moved back to Arkansas briefly and I came back. And we came back here. And so he wasn't really around while she was dating because he started his family young because, he knew everything in life. So, college wasn't necessary. But he's doing good. He's got his dad did concrete work, had a concrete business, and he's doing his own, and he's doing really well with it. So, yeah. But, he knew everything. So, you know how these kids are.
I mean, I did. I thought I did too.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hey, Mom, I actually don't.
Right? Oh, yeah. Isn't that funny how when you get older, you're like, oh, wow, my parents were right. Maybe they did know something.
I'm like, gosh, should have listened more.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I love when I hear my daughter sound like me now. Yeah. Yeah.
Told you about it.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm hanging out here. I'm going to wait. I got to go through my messages to see who requested to talk to me. I do want to talk to Keith, but I kind of need a break first. I need to feed my dogs, do that. I might need to eat. I haven't eaten all day. I ate some M&Ms earlier.
Yeah, go eat something, Michelle.
I haven't been hungry. I don't know why. I probably will when I slow down.
Yeah.
But
you'll be like, I actually need to eat. But
I've enjoyed talking with you. Like you're like a safe place, I hope. I'm just kidding. I know. It has. Well, let me know if you hear anything else.
Will do.
Be helpful. All right. You'll see me around here somewhere or just message me or something.
Okay.
Let me know when you go back out to the lobby who's out there.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing now.
All right. All right. Bye.